Love, good morning. How you doing? Why are you barking up a storm? What you see out there? Love? Huh? Look at those eyes.
We're rolling. Woo, let's get it. Saturday morning, tricep and chest day. Let's find us a pair of shoes that haven't been chewed up by the dogs. Let's get out here.
We both got chest, starting off with some incline here. Let's get after it.
Let's work our way up.
Love, how's breakfast? Got these little guys eating. Wrapped up incline. We're gonna jump into some triceps now. Just some classic extensions with the cable, twisting at the bottom.
Doing a drop set here. Some dumbbell raises. Do some single arm, then jump it, and do some double.
Big dog's jumping in. Let's go.
I'm gonna hit some drop sets here. Woo! Man,
Scared Love.
sorry. Fine.
Love.
Burn through it. Saturday morning, finished up our workout. They're calling for rain. It's a bit windy now. It's gonna start blowing the leaves, but first, I saw a bit of an issue here by the AC, and I think the three little guys are to blame. They started chewing up the foam that covers up one of the cables here, and it looks like they started trying to chew on one of the electrical cables here. So let's go find something to wrap this tube up in that they're not gonna wanna try to chew through and pick up all this garbage that they left behind. What are y'all thinking? Let's grab a few tools and see what else we can find to resolve this issue. Grab some leftover foam, and I grabbed this plastic tubing that's already pre-cut. That way I can wrap it around. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the blower. I filled it up with some mixed gas. I wanna get the driveway blown off, gather up our things, and hit the road. Look at this little guy. What you doing in there, man? Thankfully, it's not too bad. The electrical wire here has a slight nick in the insulation, but the cable itself is good, and everything's still working. Piece of foam we got is damn near perfect to go over this cable. It's metal, so they're not gonna hurt it too much, but we do wanna get some foam around it. We're gonna cut off some of this excess, wrap it up real good, and then come back through, put some of our plastic tubing on, and wrap it in duct tape. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the electrical cable from way up here all the way back down to the AC unit. That way, anywhere where they puncture the insulation, we don't have water getting in there or it getting any worse. Gave this cable another layer of insulation here all the way to about the inside. Thankfully, they didn't touch the main power cable. This cable actually runs up the house with this tubing and into the wall up there, goes back to the thermostat and does the controlling of when everything cuts on and what temperature, but they didn't damage it. Thankfully, got the tubing in place. I'm actually gonna run this cable inside the tubing as well. Fed the cable through the foam. We're getting ready to wrap this section, then we'll put our plastic on. I'm also gonna go through, and anywhere where we have this old tape that's starting to fall apart, I'm gonna replace it with some new duct tape. I want it to be on there pretty tight. These guys don't have a care in the world. You can give them as many toys and bones as you want, and they'll still chew on stuff they're not supposed to. Put the first piece of plastic on. I also went and cut off some extra. I got to split it in two, but it should fit right here, and that'll finish this job off. Just use my knife. Split it. Got to open it up a little bit to make it fit. This should be good. We're gonna wrap it at a few different points. I'm gonna go grab another piece of plastic, slide it over the power cable. That should be pretty good for now. We taped all the way up as far as we could reach. I also pulled out this long cable that went to cable TV. We've never had it, must be from the previous owners. We're gonna get it removed. Everything's nice and protected. One last thing, I'm gonna go grab some spare cinder blocks we got, and I'm gonna try to close off this whole little area as much as I can. We'll load up all 6 of these. Got a shovel for us as well. We have these 6, a couple here I could use and one here. We grabbed a couple extra from over here, closed up the door real good, made sure they can't really access this area. I'm getting ready to go grab a load of rocks in the side-by-side, and I'm gonna start lining them up around the AC and behind it. They can't chew on anything over here, but they're starting to dig up the dirt. I got a pile of rocks over here by this tree I've been saving. I'm gonna try to get only the bigger ones and a few smaller ones to line up around there. I wasn't expecting to do this job today, but since we started, get it done as best as we can with what we have. Set the rocks in place all around. That way they stop digging. Cinder blocks are in place as well. This old blower that we got up and running a couple weeks ago, working pretty good so far. And as long as the leaves keep falling, we're gonna keep using it. Finished up one side of the driveway. That's a wrap on another job. We got both sides of the driveway and around the house taken care of. We'll have to do it once or twice more as the leaves keep falling, but staying on top of it makes it a hell of a lot easier. We got the driveway and the yard cleared off. Last thing to do for today, get the dogs fed some dinner. I'm the lunch lady around here. Let's give everybody their rations. Appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one. Come on, guys.